Why, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, and good night wherever you're watching, and welcome back to Speed Force Racing. We are here in Brazil, or specifically in Interlagos. Tonight's edition of the worldwide celebration that is GP3. I'm your host, Charlotte29, and sadly there will be no co-com with me today, so do forgive me for a bad performance, because I feel like I could kind of perform better with a co-com, but hey, I've done this before, I can easily hold my own. Now, apparently Mamba could actually win this championship today. Get it up. He needs, if the Slayer wins, Mamba is going to need at least a P7. That's what I've heard, but feel free to correct me in the comments below, but we will get into the driver's standings anyway. Hold on. Now, leading the way, and someone who could potentially wrap up this title tonight is Mamba on 266. Then you've got the Slayer, the closest challenger behind on 106, with Smoke on 146 in third, 10 points ahead of Xander in fourth place. And rounding out the top five, we've got the Alpha Romeo of J-Sarge, consistent as ever, with Dr. Special Energy P6, 0.5 points ahead of Janeji in P7, who's also 0.5 ahead of Surge in P8. Very interesting stuff. Ninth, we've got SFR Oliver, iRed rounding out the top 10 on 78. In the rest of the field, you have Mikkel on 65, 1 point ahead of Bossy on 64. P13, you have Utkarsh on 61, with Johnny closing in on 55. And at the bottom 6, you have Scar Adams on 40, Die on 26, who's sadly not here today. Gogs on 11, Mauser on 4, Giotto on 4, and James Killer on 3. Now, straight to the constructors now, as Williams still have a slender advantage at the top of the Constructors' Championship. Yeah, the car's out. I think, of course, it's James Killer out on track. Now, there's Bossy's sadly not here today, so won't be able to see anything from him. But anyway, back to the Constructors. Alfa Romeo very close behind on 307. 8 points ahead of Alfa Romeo in third on 299. Alpine in fourth. I think they're still in a way in the Constructors. They're still in the Constructors. I have an outside chance now on 260. Then AlphaTauri round up the top 5 on 86, with the Mercedes being their closest rivals in the midfield battle. Ferrari have had a pretty good upturn at the end of the season on 159, up into P7 now. McLaren dropped down to 8th on 148, and in the bottom 2 you have Haas on 19.1, and Red Bull once again rock bottom, 68. Now, this is going to be an interesting one, because it is, I think Brazil is in a way very much open season for strategy, because I think, especially if you're outside the top 10, but or it's just a wet quali but a dry race. But it is a dry quali, and it's looking like potentially a dry race, so we'll wait and see. But it's all open season for strategy, because the tyre wear will last you good around here. Like, you could literally go on the softs and you'd still be good for about 15 laps. About 15 laps, which you probably would, arguably, you would not get this at any other track, but we'll wait and see for the moment. Evening guys, evening Lewis, evening Macca. I'm sorry, I had to say that on stream. But here comes James Killer now on his first lap of the session. Goes into P1 for now, which is a clear banker lap, as J-Sarge goes in, takes home the provisional pole with a 108.0. Maggi in third place with a 109.4. 6, so 3 tenths behind James Killer in the Red Bull. It's good to see Matt G back in GP3 because it definitely brings late season 5 vibes. Put it this way. And Unbeaten is coming to the GP4 as a reserve today, possible reserve today. Number 1088 up into P2 he goes. Ansel, the man who, one of the main directors, guy that's always asking who's on comms in the group, the comms group. Seriously, so he's the fastest of the medium runners, and he's up into P3 with 1090. Right. Amber's in hits at the moment, but I think one guy who's returning back to SFR, and a race winner this season when he was at McLaren, Torpedo, this time doing his business for Ferrari. SFR Juneji goes into provisional pole, the latest man to have a the latest driver, shall I say, to have the SFR name on SFR tag on their username, which is good to see. Capri, the GP4 champion, goes into P1, showing that he's definitely got what it takes to compete at GP3 level. It's RRL LH44, a Hamilton fan, goes into P3. Now back to Torpedo. Where is he? Ah, dang it! I missed his lap, and it was a relative banker lap on mediums anyway. Now Zander, one of the fastest drivers in the division, in my opinion, has shown some really good consistency throughout the season, despite his bad luck. But now, will he be laying down the gauntlet? And Gog's still not set a lap. I mean, there's quite a few well, half the field have not set a lap at all, which I'm sure is going to change in due time. As Zander now comes across the last corner, all DRS to his advantage. Speed and Mercedes power. E3. 4 tenths off Cadbury. Hold on. We have a foot flash. Yep. On a 10-4, which is either a bank lap or he's messed it up. But, nonetheless. Sorry. Whoops, wrong tyre detail. I apologise about that. Diagrams invalidates as we watch. And look who we have here. Mamba, the championship leader who could potentially wrap it up tonight if it all goes his way. Is out on track and is on a lap himself, and he invalidates. Not the start he wants, not what he wants at all. Sorry about that. Oh dear. Not back from first. I'm feeling relatively tired, but that's not going to stop me from commentating today. Now, ooh, I think we have a J-Sarge out on track who's on his second run. He's currently the highest out of the Alfa Romeo drivers at the moment, so how's he going to go about this? Ooh, and out on a lap. Back out on an outlap is Martin at his season 8 stomping ground at Red Bull. looking to help them in the basement battle in the constructors. Now, Sarge goes up into third. Very good lap from him. Who else have we got coming across? We have Energy coming across in the AlphaTauri. Validates. What about Mamba? No, wrong. No, sadly not him. Right. Here comes Mamba across the last corner, full DRS. He lays down the gauntlet to Slayer and goes fastest with a 107.1. That is a ridiculous lap. Wow. Oliver on an outlap now. Quite a few drivers on outlaps as well. But Gineji, just going to move out the way for people. That's through. J Sarge comes in as well. So the next driver, I think we have about to come across the line, is Spoke. Energy, who's also invalidated again, so he's going to have to come in. G on a lap. Outlap, sorry. I think the Slayer's on a lap as well. Oh, he's coming in. Quite a few drivers coming in. Ansel up into 9th with a 108.3. Solid lap from him. You have an AlphaTauri RRL LH44 coming, well, slowing down for Oliver, but here he is. Race winner in Hungary this season comes across. P3! What a lap by Oliver, who goes up into 3rd. Showing us that he's still got it. Smoke up into P9 for 108.0. Now the laps are coming in. G comes across. E11 he goes. What about Surge? P4! P4 for Surge, and goes above Janeji with a 107.6. 11th, 1/10 and 10 thousandths ahead of the Ferrari. Wow. Now GP4 champion is about to... Oh, he's... Dang it. I want to see some people stand some laps, man. Like, I know Sky Adams is on my lap, so we're going to watch him. In the second of the Mercs, by the way. Let's him by. Oh, he's pitted again? Why? I don't think his lap was invalidated, was it? Now Kvyat goes up into P4. That leaves Surge and a Ferrari sandwich now. As we have the other Williams, Utkarsh, on a lap already. Sorry. 6 up from his previous time, so that's going to take him up into P15 at least as Maggi retires in the pits. Here comes Utkarsh around the full DRS straight. Big passport Kvyat who's entered into the pits. The GP2! Williams really stamping their authority out there today with Mamba on provisional pole and Utkarsh up into second place. Unbelievable lap. As Mansell starts his flyer. Fox's Special Energy finally delivers and goes up into the top 10. Right. There comes Mansell. I think 7 temps up already, so that's going to take him. It's going to take him up quite a few places if he keeps his pace up. All 4 temps up. Might not be his best lap, but Martin retires in the pits, not able to set a lap. But here comes Mansell across the DRS straight. What time is he going to set? 107.8 up into P9 he goes. Unbeaten now. Gets a lap of his own. Oh my god, RLLH takes provisional pole off Mamba. Oliver goes up into 4th. 3rd, sorry. Apologies about that. Overtaking Utkarsh. James Killer now. What time is he going to set? Stays in P14. Only improves by a few temps as well. I think the next driver about to set a lap. Oh, it's not James Killer, it's Jay Slayer, but it is Jay Sarge on an out lap. Now, smoke has invalidated, so that's not going to help him whatsoever. And he has a Ferrari. I think it's Kvyat. It is Kvyat on an out lap of his own. Mansell comes into starts his way into the pits. Unbeaten sign has improved by a few temps. This is an interesting top 5 list. Now, is Kvyat going to have enough to break it? Is Jay Sarge going to get in there himself? No, he's not. But what about Kvyat? Because he has Capricorn up ahead. RL pits in, he's understandably happy about that, and Kvyat is 8 temps down. Not the lap he wants. Now, knowing Mamba, at this stage of quali, he's going to blow us all away with a lap that would probably blow our faces off. So, oh, that was close. A few thousandths off RL. Of LH44 on pole. Mamba breaks his front wing but will remain P4. But what about the GP4 champion? He's a 10th up, so he could potentially, go above Oliver, Utkarsh, possibly Mamba here if he gets his lap right. Stays in P5. Good lap, does improve, but stays where he is, and I think Surge is on a lap of his own with 5 temps down. I think that's going to be the end of qualifying. We'll bring up the grid shortly, and quick brief. Go for a quick briefer. Yeah, right. Oh, Slayer's on a lap. Goes into P10. Apologies about that. I completely forgot. Yeah. This might be an obvious thing to do. Right. Okay. Ah, right. Slayer left. Oh yeah. According to Macaulay, he's had that bug. Oh great. Has that in-game glitch because he left the session. So I don't think that lap's gonna count. Does come in though. He's done the right thing there. Oh dear. Come on. Where's the left? Top shot. There we go. Right. Players retired from the session. Right. On pole we have RLH 44 with Mamba up into P2, throwing down the gauntlet to her challengers. Oliver in third, very good qualifying from him with Utkarsh and the other Williams rounding out the front two, from the top four. Gavrikon, good showing from him in P5 with the Slayer in 6th, Gilead in 7th, Beat in 8th, and Zander and Slayer in 9th and 10th respectively. And then down the field you have Surge, J Sarge, Mansell, James Killer, Smoke, Mad G, Unbeaten, Martin, Scardoms, and Gogs, who I'm sure one day will set a lap. Waiting for the session to get underway. Won't be long. Right, 10 seconds till the start of the session, so it won't be long till we get racing. Right, formation lap is underway. Now, we're going to take a look at the strategy. The entire top 10 all on softs, obviously, which is to be expected, but half of those outside the top 10 are all out on softs, half of them on mediums, half on softs, so no one's braving it and going on to the hards, which is interesting, because whilst it is punishing in the first couple of laps, they can get, I think you can do a one-stop on them. Whether it be, well, the hard-soft strategy, to put it this way, is doable, but it'll be interesting to see what these drivers go along with. Now, someone is always going to be hairy, so we're going to keep an eye out on what goes on. Now my top 3 prediction, I think Mamba, Cadbury, and Mansell. That's going to be who I'm predicting for today. Now feel free to throw your predictions in the stream below. And also feel free to comment later down the line on who your driver of the day is. Well, we're not even going to do that now because the race hasn't even bloody started yet, you idiot. But anyway. Here comes the full field. Fully packed. Right. Just waiting on Scardens and Gogs to bring up the field. Right, they're here. But anyway, here we go. Engine revs rise. We are waiting for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Lights out, away we go! What a start by Mamba, who takes home the race lead ahead of LH44. Oliver goes into second, side by side, heading into turn 1. It's all going to look all hairy in there, but old Mamba gets away cleanly. Oliver's still fighting him. Oh no! Contact between Oliver and Mamba. That is not what a championship leader needs at all, as his teammate does take the lead as Mamba falls down the field. Oh my goodness me, what has happened there? Super AlphaTauri's going side by side with Oliver and Energy. Oh my, with Oliver, but Cadbury up into second. LH44 does recover and stay in third, so he's still in the top 3 for the moment. Energy goes down the inside of Oliver. Is he going to get the move done? No, Oliver does keep hold of that place. Oh, I don't know what actually happened. I wish I could watch back what actually happened between Oliver and Mamba, so we can get a good, so we can get some sort of view. Yes, Mamba, I'm picking you for a podium because we've seen how quick you are in GP4. There's a reason why you've won the title. So I don't see any reason why you shouldn't be any quicker in why you shouldn't be fighting for podiums in GP2, GP3 or GP2. One of the two. Right, it's Janeji going down the inside of Energy for P5, side by side. Gideggi does get the move done. Up into the top 5 goes the Ferrari. Amber is on the mediums now. He's gone from the race lead in a brief amount of seconds to being dead last. This is not what the championship leader needs. If this continues the way it's going, unless a late safety car comes out, or Mamba ends up retiring. This, potentially, if it all goes his way, could provide a lifeline for the Slayer in this title fight. And, in a way, this also helps out Alfa Romeo and Aston Martin, the constructors, because you've got Cabri in second. Granted, Utkarsh is leading. All DRS is now displayed. As Cabri holds on to second place, Utkarsh does hold on to the lead. Gideggi going side by side with Oliver. Can you keep it clean, boys? Clean. Side by side. Who's going to stay out in front? Oliver does. It's all relatively still in that midfield, as J Sarge does get past Slayer for P8, sorry. And Zander flows up behind him. He's the silent assassin. Slight contact with Slayer there. Unbeaten, the first driver to get a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings this race, as he goes off into the grass. Down to P19 he goes. And Cabri has already developed a I'm sorry, but Utkarsh has already developed a pretty big lead. And someone's gone off, and it's Matt G in the Haas, which this isn't a dig at the driver, but seeing a Haas going round, especially in real life, is a relatively familiar sight. Anyway, banter aside, on to the real stuff. Or the better stuff. Here comes Oliver, looking to get a run. No, Gideggi was looking for a run as well. It's all looking what's the word to say it? Dicey in the midfield as J Sarge. Side by side with Kvyat! Oh, into the wall he goes! Wing damage on the Alfa Romeo of J Sarge. This is not going to help Alfa Romeo whatsoever in this Constructors' title race. Oh my goodness me, there's so much going on. As Smoke struggles to get past him, well, he doesn't struggle because he does pull off a pretty good switchback move in the end. Now, the one thing I want to know is what happened. Okay, forget that. Scratch that for now, but I'm just chatting waffle at the moment, so that's all I can do. But here comes Oliver down the inside of LH. He's going to get a run, surely. Side by side, heading into the center S's. Oliver does get the inside line. But is LH going to cover him off? No. Up into P3 goes Oliver, and that was a fantastic move by the race winner from Hungary. I don't know. Yes, I'm repeating myself. I know. I better shut up. Right. Yeah, and Energy fighting for P6 again. It's all getting pretty hairy down in the midfield behind them because you have the Slayer, Zander, and Surge all closing up to that P6 battle, to be fair. And now Oliver's having a look at Cabri. Oh my goodness me, this is going to be one heck of a race, and I'm calling it now. After what happened on lap 1 and the lap earlier, I'm surprised there was not a safety car. I really wasn't. I'm not gonna point fingers because I don't know actually what happened for sure, but this potentially has this shade of Hamilton Verstappen at Silverstone last year. Except Mamba did not crash out and Oliver is not in the title race, but that's not going to spoil the race because we've still got a long race to go. All very excited, the end is unbeaten, has retired. Look to have got, oh, there's a safety car as well. Energy falls down the order, what's happened to him? Right, we're gonna go on board with J-Sarge, just see if we can get... No, we can't get a glimpse of what happened because Unbeaten's retired in the pit. Why is there a safety car out in the first place? Like, what was the point? Anyway, this could potentially help out Mamba if he's lucky. Oh, wow. What a start to this race. 6 laps in, and there's already a safety car. Oh dear, right. Safety car's coming in. No, not even coming, just come out. Apologies about that, I was hallucinating for a second. As Mamba does pick up a place. And look at Martin as well, quite a few, yes, I know a few drivers are pitted, but he's already up into P5. And the Slayer is in the race lead. Ooh, oh. How is this restart going to be managed? That's all interesting because Utkarsh surprisingly has gone onto the softs. So has Dr. Smash Energy, so has Gogs. And the only one that's taken the gamble to go on hard, is RRL. Oh, I'll just call him LH44. I'll just call him that now because I just don't want to keep mispronouncing. So there's going to be a lawsuit and Oliver goes round under the safety car. What has happened there? Well, safety car is in this lap. Right. Turns out Unbeaten has binned it. That's a shame. Now, how is Slayer going to manage this? He's bolted. Slayer has gone. Very good restart from him, but is Xander going to keep up chase? Oliver and Matt G both get 5-second penalties now. What has happened there? Matt G with wing damage. I don't know what has happened, but... Oh no, there's a Mercedes falling down the field and Sky Adams has gone off! He's side by side already with Mambo. We don't want a repeat of lap 1, do we? To be fair, they've actually kept it clean this time, but meanwhile, for the race lead, Sander is on the back of the Slayer. Oh my Goodness me, this is going to be one heck of a race. As Energy tries to go round the outside of Janeji. Oh my days, we've got a race on here. Oh, Oliver got really twitchy just now, and that's going to cost him a few seconds. Right. Landa now gets a 3-second penalty. Second driver to won this race. Energy have fallen down the order slightly. And now Goggs is on the back of him. The Slayer's got a 3-second penalty of his own. And Smoke is already attacking Mansell for P3. Both on lined up old tyres. Oh my god. Oh dear. Right. Here comes Utkarsh on the back of Martin Ford. No, dear. Apologise about that. But Utkarsh does get the fastest lap. That's one thing I've gotten right. And Goggs is gone! BSC has been deployed. I don't know what has happened to Goggs there. Ow! Oh no, it's all going to pot with the 5-second penalties. Urge gets one for a collision with J Sarge. The Utkarsh is going to have to wait until he uses DRS on Martin. Actually made the right call going on to the hards. Yep, that's Goggs gone out of the race. But Martin does come in. So does Mansell as well. What tyre are these two are both of them gonna go on? DRS is now enabled. Back on the racing conditions. Martin has gone for the hards as Mansell goes for the softs. Oh no, there's a Red Bull that's just got off, and that's James Killer down in P15. Falling well down the order, and meanwhile, someone making a comeback is Mamba, who's just gone past Kvyat for P11. Oliver is going to follow through, is he? Side by side. Oliver runs very wide indeed. And he goes spinning! Oliver's gone for a spin! Oh, that's a 10-second penalty for corner cutting as well. Oh, and he spins again! Goodness me, this has turned from a dream start to a nightmare for Oliver. Oh no. And they nearly made contact with the cars and he's out. What has happened there? That's another safety car. Oh my goodness me. Oh wow, that's gonna possibly gonna have a big twist on things come the end of this race. That's 3 drivers out of the race, and we're not even halfway yet. Right. Just taking a look at what's gone on, and yeah, I won't discuss any more. But anyway. Now, this has changed significantly. Capricorn is up into P1. The two Ferraris in P3 and P4. P2 and P3, sorry. Slayer in P4. James Killer up into P5 despite spinning out. Zander in P6. Mansell in 7th. Utkarsh in 8th. The pole sitter, the race leader early on in the race. LH44 in P7. Smoke in P9, sorry. Smoke rounding out the top 10, and then you've got Mama down in P12 on fresh mediums. So do you guys think Mama could take it all the way to the end? It is doable, but we'll wait and see for the moment. But because anything can happen around here. Yeah, it is doable. It's doable around here because the tyre wear is quite strong. I think we've seen that in league races before, but Mad G has come in for the softs, and we're going to have to wait another lap for the safety car to come in. Oh no, Energy gets a 5-second penalty for a collision with Scar Adams. Right. I think the safety car is going to be this lap because well, Maggi has closed up. It's going to be some way to go, but it's going to be another lap before it officially comes in. So, the lights out, and away we go again. Energy comes in to get that 5 seconds cleared, and I don't blame him. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do in those certain situations. And he goes on for another pair of mediums. Could be a wise choice in hindsight. And we're probably going to be waiting for another lap, aren't we? Oh well, it is what it is. Oh, safety car's in. Now, how's Capricorn going to manage this? Because he knows what to do. He's done it in GP4, and I think he could easily, most definitely do the same. Give it a go. He's gone. He's launched. But Janetti has caught tail of that. He's looking to go for a move down the inside. Is he going to get the move done? Yes, he is. Side by side heading into the center S's. Who's going to come out on top of that? Oh my goodness me, it's all very close as Capricorn keeps hold of the place. So far, so cleanly in turn one. As we have LH44 looking behind, side by side, heading into sector 2. Janeji comes out on top for the moment. Capricorn not giving up. Capricorn dives down the inside. Oh my goodness me, so close. Very good racing between the two. But Janeji keeps hold of top spot. What an opening restart this is. Brilliant from Janeji. He caught tailwind of what Cabri was trying to do. Went for it down the inside in turn 1. Was still side by side again, and eventually got the move done. Sensational racecraft from Janeji, and this is what he can do on his day. Martin now falls down the field. Oh, Mamba's come in. What's going on with Mamba? Oh no, this what could be a dream day has turned into disaster for Mamba. Wait, there's a 5-second penalty? Oh, that's questionable. Now, it's up to the other William to pick up the pieces, and that's going to help him out completely because the Slayer has gone round. I don't know what's happened to him there, but he's falling down, losing places left, right and centre. As we now approach full ERS time. Ooh, Smoke got really twitchy. There's a Mercedes gone off, and that's Zander. That's bad news for him. Urchinal is on the back of Mad G as we have DRS all enabled. As Kvyat now goes side by side with Capricorn, sorry. All DRS used. Mansell staying out of it. Kvyat goes through. This could turn into Ferrari 1-2 here. Amber gets past J Sarge. I think not the race he's wanted at all. Now, Sarge is still on the back of Mad G. He's in the points now, but Oliver Mansell is now looking to get involved in that P2 scuffle. LH is on the back. LH44 is on the back of James Killer. Oh, DRS. Oh no, there's a Red Bull round. That's Martin. What's happened to him? LH44 does get the move done on the Red Bull, so up into the top 6 he goes. Now Martin Mansell looking down the inside of Gabri. He's done very well to keep hold of that P3 in this race, but apologies. Ooh, Lamba gets the fastest lap. Oh my goodness me, now Mansell is already on the back of Capricorn. He's under a 10th. This is going to be a matter of time until he gets 4 DRS. Now the top 5, top 6 up shall I say, are all in a pretty big train for that race lead. As Mansell goes down the inside of Cabri, is he going to get the move done right before the centre S's? Yes he does. Oh no he isn't! Contact potentially with Kvyat in the process, but he does get a storming run out of the DRSs. All DRS is going to be used once again. Oh wow, 16 laps to go in this race. You can't write it. You cannot write it. Oh no! There's an Alfa Romeo that's gone off and it's the Slayer! Mad G goes round! So much chaos happening! There's no end to it. There is literally no end to this whatsoever. Oh, wow. Slayer is off once again. Oh, Mansell's gone round! What's happened to him? This is turning. It's a dream day for disaster for McLaren as Mansell goes spinning out again. Now Kvyat is now fighting with Ginetti for the race lead. This could be possibly the greatest day of the season for Ferrari if they keep doing what they're doing. But Capri not giving up. But Kosh looking to pounce. You just can't predict anything, can you? The smoke now is on the back of James Skiller. He's on fresher tyres. He has the tyre advantage, but James Skiller defending rather solidly. The smoke runs rather wide for you there, which allows Serge to close back up. Kosh now, full DRS. Nope, doesn't close up. Well, he does close up, but he stays within distance, but not enough for an overtake. Now Mad G gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Capricorn closing up again on the two Ferraris. I actually think this could go all the way to the end here, but Kosh now gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. There's smoke and James Skiller were side by side. Now Serge gets involved. Full DRS for both of them. Serge, Smoke, looking down the inside. Is he going to get something done? He is. James Skiller has to go out wide. Is Serge going to follow through? No, he isn't. Oh, wow. So much going on in this race. But Will... Now, Kvyat does... They all have DRS yet again. The Serge now, is he going to finally get past James Skiller as well? Couldn't do it in the previous DRS straight. Is he going to do it this time? No, not quite, but he's going to have another run. Ooh, James Skiller does go very wide indeed. That's going to help him out hugely. Serge has the DRS advantage, so he's going to close up anyway. He's going to increase the gap anyway, so... Brilliantly done by Serge. Takes advantage of James Skiller's mistake. And up into the top 8, 7 he goes. Or LH was going to go into the back of Utkarsh then. All DRS to LH44's advantage. Doesn't get, not enough to make a move, obviously, but that top five, that top five could all be contending for a win, which will come down to penalties. James Killer has come in. What tyre is he going to go on? What tyre is he on? He's going to go on softs. Agi goes above him. So does James. So there's Mamba, who's now back in the points. Oh, there's a McLaren on it. It's Mansell. Both McLarens are out of this race, and that's going to be a safety car. Now this could help out Mamba significantly. But thinking about it, this could also help out the Slayer as well. Right. And that could throw Ferrari's day out of the water. What's the right? Out down the drain potentially, because they're going to have to do that painful, that insufferable, the dreaded double stack. Hey, the top five are all in. What about Serge? Yes, he's in also. Martin comes steaming in. Utkarsh stays in front. Oh my goodness me. Kvyat has lost 5 places of this. He's gone from 2nd to the 5th. Mamba comes in. What tyre is he going to go on? Slayer, everyone else is coming in. Oh my goodness me. This is like a traffic jam. Oh, wow, 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 wow. This is going to be one heck of a finish. Janeji stays out in front. With Cadbury up into 2nd. Utkarsh up in the 3rd, although he has that 3-second penalty. Now is Torpedo going to get on the act? Because 44 could jump up ahead of him. Oh, Utkarsh, sorry. J Sarge has come in as well for a 1 lap set of softs. Energy stays out on 7 lap hold, so that's not going to help him out for the rest of the race. Oh, wow. This is going to be one heck of a finish, isn't it? Right, if we let's take a look at the championship now. We're going to have 3 races to go after this. Amber is just 100 points ahead of him, so he will. Actually, I think you might be right, because he does secure the championship. But he has a 3-second penalty to deal with. As we take a look at penalties. Scar Adams is on the only one that's above a 3-second penalty as the safety car comes in. Now, how is Janeji going to manage this restart? You take a look, finally take a look at the most places gained. Amber has lost 9 places after what happened on lap 1. Energy down 8. Janeji gets the field underway as we're back on the green yet again. Cabri this time keeps hold of, has done the same trick that Janeji's pulled off. Start down the inside goes Canabricon. Contact made. Oh wow, goodness me, this is what a restart as Capricorn gets into the lead, gets the elbows out nice and early, not messing about. Mamba still sits still. Oh, smoke's gone round. That's put Mamba back into the points. Oh wow, what a race this has been. Scar Adams was looking on the outside of Mamba then potentially, but and Mamba has got up 2 places. Magi is struggling severely. Has he got wing damage? Because the Slayer goes through. The Slayer's right behind him. Magi does overtake Scar Adams with that P10 spot, so he's back in the points for the moment. But the Slayer up into P10 he goes. So maybe he is trying to fight to keep his Slim Championship hopes alive. As Cabricon still leads from Janeji. This has got potential to be another finish for the ages, as we've had so many of them. The worldwide celebration as GP3 this season, as J Sarge goes up into P13 ahead of Zander. Oh, LH44 picks up a penalty of his own. Surge could be in the driving seat for a podium here if he keeps it on track. But bearing in mind he's got some very fast drivers up behind him. Mamba does get the crucial pass. Is he going to do it? No, not quite. But crucially, he will have DRS on James Keller, sorry. Yes, DRS on James Keller. 44 goes down the inside. Side by side for into turn 1. Is he going to make it? Yes, he is. Up into P3 goes LH44. There is so much going on in this at the end of this race. That's why I love commentating on this division. As Mamba now finally gets past James Keller up into the P8 spot. I think that's going to be championship wrapped up, surely. If he keeps it on track, because he's ahead of the Slayer. 98 points. Hold on. Is it 98 points yet? Hold on. Wrong here. 98 points going into this race. Which it's looking inevitable now as Janeji loses P2, sorry. As Kvyat does get past Surge, gets very twitchy, contact made, but he does keep hold of it. Now Martin's looking to get in on the act as the Slayer himself, 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Someone's gone off in the background and Scar Adams. As the Slayer does get past James Keller for that P9 spot. As Kvyat now has lost places. Down into P7 he goes. As Martin now, he could be in for another podium here. But look at this, there's a battle for the win as well now, because LH44 has closed up hugely to Capricorn. The AlphaTauri's got DRS on the GP4 champion. Down the inside he goes, but the thing is, Capri's going to have that back. Good exit from LH to keep hold of that race lead. Oh no, Kvyat's gone! He's gone off into turn one. Surge must have been involved in that. How is there not a caution? How is there not a safety car? I don't believe that at all. Martin doesn't seem too involved. I mean, the car is going okay. Now, RL does have a 3.7 gap over Martin, so he will be able to pick up a P4 at least. Head back into the interval. Ginetti now gets full DRS on Carberry now. Oh, wow. Three laps to go. Energy gets a 3-second penalty of his own. Turns out Mamba does. Macaulay was right. Mamba does at least need a P7 to win this title. And so far, it's all looking very good for him because he's keeping hold of that P6. Ginetti now does have DRS on Capricorn, who's looking to get back at him after that restart. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think that is title wrapped up because of that points gap is starting to look increasingly uncatchable now. But what a season this has been. Mind you, there's going to be a lot on the line in the constructors, and we've got plenty to look forward to in the last 3 races. As LH44 brings us to the final lap of this fascinating Grand Prix. Coming towards the last section now. The center S's, sorry. This is looking increasingly likely that he is going to win this race. James Killer, 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. And Martin's 4 behind the leader now. Oh wow, LH44 does have the win because he is potentially is in the driving seat to win this race. Contact between Capricorn and Ginetti. Contact again. This is going to be a crazy finish. Coming into the last corner, LH has only helped out LH because he is going to come across to win this race. And here he comes, the AlphaTauri man, who has. Let me check the. He started on pole, wins the Brazilian Grand Prix for AlphaTauri, their first win. Who's going to come across? Ginetti gets second place off Capricorn, Martin in 4th, and Mamba is your new GP3 Drivers Champion. for season 8. It's gone to a GP3 driver and a Williams driver in season 7. They finished bottom of the constructors a season later. Now they have a drivers' championship to show for what a great season they've had. Wow. James Killer gets home P7. The two Alfa Romeos getting P8 and P9 respectively. And Zander finishes off in P10 with Maggi in 11th, Smoke 13th, well, Dr. Special Energy 13th. I will get the top 3 in real quick. And Mamba, of course, because he has won the Drivers' Championship.
Good evening.
Yeah, sorry about that. My mic was off. Right, right. We will get into commentator driver interviews in a few moments, but for now, here is the full race classification. Wait, are we even gonna have that? Oh, come on! They didn't even let me show the full race classification now. Oh God! I've just been punished by the game for trying to invite drivers in.
Do you want to at least know who finished on podium? So we can invite them?
Yeah, yeah, it was on stream. I know it was you, LH, Cabri. Mambo has won the championship. Right, we'll get to the showroom in a sec. F121 cars. Now I would get the winning car up, but because Mambo has already wrapped up the title, I will put his up first. Oh, turns out we might have a special guest. We'll see if RL is coming in. Right, we will wait for him, but for now, guys, if you've got your audio set to share, make sure you do so. But for now, we're gonna take it. We're gonna save the best for last. But for now, you go to Janeji, who's taken P2. Very good race for me today. Like, at one point it looked like it was going to be a Ferrari 1-2. And then the safety car came in. Take us through that race, but you well-deserved podium today.
Well, I couldn't be there without my teammate, because today he just, honestly, it was just great teamwork. He defended great. I also will give him every lap DRS, so it was quite great. But yeah, as you told, the safety car. Well, the worst was that we both had same old tires, so we needed the box. But yeah, but because of me, he lost many seconds. But yeah, huge respect for him because he was defending like lion.
Right, need to check if Capri's in here real quick. Hold on. Yeah, there's 5 people in. What have we got? Hold on. Apologies about that. We'll be with you. Hold on. Corley and Mamba have been muted. Boys, if you two can hear me, your mics are on mute. Anyway, that's all sorted. That should be all sorted. But anyway, take us through those 2 restarts, man. Because one restart, you seemed to be onto Cavalry right away, and then the last restart, it was roles reversed. Just take us through both.
Oh, was that to me? Sorry.
No, I'll the both of you, but I'll. Because,
Right,
yeah, we'll go both of you.
Well, I think that we both had same restarts. Also, I enjoyed racing with you, Capri, so thank you for that. And yeah, it was just same. I don't think that we need to commentate it at all because yeah, we just both pushed a little bit more in the first corner because we just wanted to defend that position. So yeah, I've got nothing more to say about that. So if you have got Capri.
It's just bog standard safety car restarts. I don't really have a lot to comment on.
Yeah, there's just so much going on in that race. But anyway, now that you've got the that P2, how are you feeling going into Australia, Jedge?
Well, I feel energized. Like I've got more energy for that and a huge motivation. So I'm just looking forward to it.
Yeah, and it puts you up into P6 in the standings, so a good day for you also.
Yeah, it's my second podium in a row, so I'm quite happy with that.
Good
I'm
man.
not gonna lie you.
Good man. Now, we are going to move on to the 3rd place now, and that's Capri. Congratulations for the P3. Did you expect a podium going into this, as it was a division up to what you were higher than what you were used to?
Oh God, no! I was thinking I'd be very, very lucky to finish the race in the top 5, but it's been good competition. It's the kind of just about as much as I can tolerate of it being hard but fair. Yeah. It's exhausting, but it still feels great. I just can't believe that. So I don't know his name, but whoever won the race, that pace he had in the final lap, that was unbelievable. And that's all to Janeji for putting me under pressure. Yeah. I'm still really, really annoyed about the line, because I've got it back up on my screen. My car is literally like half a car length in front of the Ferrari, so I don't know how the timing screen has said that the Ferrari's got beat. I've got the picture here. The front wheels of the Ferrari are in line with my rear wing. He was never in front of the line.
Ah, so it might be a standings glitch. But you still both get the podium anyway, so good day for both of you.
Yeah, beat P2, P3, I'll take it. If Janeji wants the extra points for P2, I won't fight him too hard over 3 points in the division that I'm not really going to be in.
Yeah, no worries, man. Right. Do you think you could, if there's a spot, like, are you feeling confident enough to reserve a GP2 by any chance? Because you won the title in GP4, you got a podium in GP3.
I mean, he's quicker than me.
Oh, God.
If I go to GP2, I think I could score points, but those guys are a completely different level. And yeah, let's say if I was in GP1, I'd be lucky to finish any higher than 16th.
Yeah, good race, man. Now, I don't think LH is going to come in, but Mamba, great. What a season. From the start of the race, it looked bleak. But then as soon as but what a recovery to secure secure that championship after all the consistency you've shown this season. Congratulations.
Thank you.
No problem.
I'm absolutely delighted with the win. Big thank you to Maka for the
legend.
For the
it runs in tradition.
For the positivity and not just making sure I kept a cool head, but I'm very happy. I got lucky with the safety cars, but that's racing sometimes, so I'm very happy.
Yeah, I mean, take us through what happened at that start, because it was you and Oliver were nearly side by side heading into turn 1. You got onto the lead, and then he... Yeah, take us through all that.
Well, from my perspective, we were side by side. I left space through turn 2, and then I don't know what happened. I kept it tight turn 3, to try and make sure that it wouldn't make a move down the inside. But I think we tagged, and I just got put into the wall. I'm very lucky to not have retired there, because I think it was a wheel impact, not a front wing impact, but I only got front wing damage, so I'm very lucky.
I see. Now, that main thing is you recovered. Now, that win secures the title, which... What would you say... I mean, it might sound like an obvious question, but what would you say has been the key element in your success this season?
Dedication of being in as many practice races as possible, and being in as many, doing as much time in TT as possible, just to try and improve. Because at the start of the season, I was nowhere. But I did all the things possible to try and improve, and in the end, try and become a race winner.
Yeah, and a championship winner now. Now, how are you feeling going into GP2 next season? No, I know it's early days, but there's a guarantee you're going to move up at least one division.
You know what? I enjoy a challenge, so I'm looking forward to it.
Love the open mind there, mate.
I'm gonna love it when he gets out of my way.
I'll crash into you, it's fine.
Bet.
SFR braking.
No problem.
Okay. I'm not going to put it in here.
Maka gets taken out.
I mean, the comm sessions with Maka have been hilarious this season, and I've enjoyed every bit of it. But two more questions. One, how are you? Well, actually, one more. How are you feeling going into Australia?
Yeah, I find it quite a difficult track. I think I seem to struggle there, but I'm going to do my best. I'm going to end the season on a high, and I'm going to do everything in my power to try and win the team championship as well.
Nice one. Love that. It's still very, very, very neck and neck in that constructors because of how close it is. It's been between the teams all season. This is going to make the end of the season even more exciting, because this, in my opinion, has got to be one of the greatest seasons in GP3 history. So many different race winners. Still 3 teams battling out on the constructors at the end. It's just been incredible. Anyway, guys, congratulations on the top 3. Mamba, congratulations on the championship. Maka, thank you for coming in anyway, but... Anyway... No co-coms tonight, but anyway, we survived. Ladies and gents, thank you very much for watching that. If you enjoyed that, do leave a like on the video, and if you're new here, subscribe to check out all the action across SFR and all 4 divisions. And be sure to follow us on our social media pages such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And if you're interested in the league, be sure to find us on Grid Finder, and then you'll find a link of the DSFR Discord, and then once you're in the server, one of our beautifully presented directors will be in with you as soon as possible. Now, this is Shalance29, anyone that joins me, and the worldwide celebration that is GP3 signing off. Until Australia.
Yes.